You should move in for the money shot. You guys ready? Hey guys, welcome back to Food Alley. Today, we're down here in Torrance exploring this Japanese restaurant called Red Rock. And what's special about this place is everything on the menu is all about beef, beef, and beef. Now, you can forget about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef because this is the type of beef that we should be talking about. Established in 1989, Red Rock has 10 restaurants in Japan and only 2 in America. And both of them happen to be right here in Torrance. Let's go check it out. The inside seems very nice and cozy. The seats are quite limited, so make sure to make your reservation beforehand. And check this out. They even have their own wine bottle. They're most popular for their roast beef bowl and sizzling cuts of steak. 2 beef croquettes.
2 croquettes.
2 croquettes. For starter, we're gonna do 1 roasted beef bowl. Steak bowl.
How do you do steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare?
Please. 1 omurice with the Hamburg steak. For the yakiniku, 1 beef tongue.
1 beef tongue?
And 1 kalbi.
Now it seems like I have ordered a lot of food, but I really want to try all of their special dish. I mean, look at these. They all look really good.
There we go.
Now this right here is the signature steak bowl.
Sizzling hot and smells so good. We ordered medium rare, so let's check for that. I would say this is more like medium done. Oh, there we go. This one actually looks a little bit more medium rare. Let's go for the kill. Tender hot steak, very juicy. And you got like these charcoal pepper that really make the steak like peppery. Very tender too. I'm just gonna do a slice with a little bit of rice because this is a steak bowl after all. This is like when you're having a hard day, they're just really just gonna like comfort you. I'm kind of mad at myself for not discovering this place a little bit earlier. Apparently, they opened this location back in like 2017, I believe.
In 2022, they opened another location called Red Rock Express. It's only 3 miles away and dedicated for to-go food. Okay, back to eating. For appetizer, we have some deep fried croquettes.
So our appetizer actually came just a little bit late. This is beef croquette with potato inside. I gotta be careful because inside can be like steaming hot. So here we go. That was a very flavorful bite, but I didn't get to the beef part yet. I really like the interplay of texture on this one. Creamy, savory potatoes around the inside and the fatty beef right in the center of the croquettes. On the outer edge is just a layer of tempura flakes. Very interesting texture. I think this will always make a good appetizer for sure.
Next up, we have gyotan, aka beef tongue.
This is just beautiful looking beef tongue right here. And it comes with a little jar of sauce. And let me see what this is. That's the punch of flavor right there.
It's like a miso paste mixed with the green pepper and mirin.
I see. A little bit of like chili as well. So that's why we get that intense flavor and heat. Here we go. Ooh, that's just beautiful looking right there. That is very good. Chewy, juicy beef tongue and just like a slight jar from the direct fire grill yakiniku style. I wish the beef tongue was just a little bit hotter. We kind of left it out for a little bit too long, but still very good barbecue right there. Dip in that beautiful miso sauce. Yeah, love the texture of a beef tongue. Love it, love it, love it.
Love doesn't stop when delicious food keep coming your way. For our next yakiniku dish, we have beef kalbi.
Also came with like a little ponzu sauce right here. This already looks so amazing. And the juice oozing out on the plate. Oh my god, look at that. That would be perfect for a bowl of rice right there. Into the ponzu sauce. Let's go for the kill. Yep. Tastes exactly how I imagine it. Tender, melt in your mouth. I'm just gonna have this with a little bit of the rice. It looks like a beautiful bite right there. Okay. My only complaint is that it can be a little bit salty on its own, but this will be a perfect dish with some rice.
You're probably wondering about that delicious looking dish next to me. Now that is omurice topped with a piece of grilled Hamburg.
Omurice basically means rice with a layer of fried egg on top.
It also comes in a thick and savory demi-glazed sauce. As for the Hamburg, this is the Japanese version of the hamburger. It's also one of the best-selling dishes here. Look-wise, this thing is true beauty. I'm already salivating just by the look of it.
And we ordered tomato ketchup rice. So let's see what it looks like. Boom, right there. That's the ketchup rice right there. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think let's just start with a piece of egg and rice with a little bit of that sauce first. Let's go for the kill. Buttery, creamy rice with that egg and the sweet and savory demi-glazed sauce. So when I thought of ketchup rice, I was thinking like intense tomato-ish flavor. This is not it. It's just like sweet and tangy. Like there's a flavor, just a hint of ketchup. That's it.
I hardly want to exaggerate anything, but that is probably the best fried rice I've ever put in my mouth.
I can eat this all day.
Now let's explore the Hamburg steak.
Basically like American hamburger, but in Japan they call it Hamburg steak. Let's go for it. Flavorful, well-minced Hamburg steak with a little bit of glaze outside. Speaking of combining flavors and ingredients, this is everything about that.
And it's time for the bite of everything.
Look at this beautiful creations. How dare they create a dish like this? Aren't they afraid that people's gonna fight over a dish like this? Like countries gonna go to war, people's gonna die over this dish? Don't they ever think about that? So irresponsible.
And finally, the one dish that everybody's been waiting for. The very signature dish of this restaurant, the roast beef bowl.
You should move in for the money shot. You guys ready? Boom. Just let it melt away. Just like that. Oof. Let's actually try just a slice of roast beef with a little bit of egg yolk and a yogurt sauce. Very tender and flavorful. The sauces go really well with the beef as well. I can just mix everything up. The yogurt and the glistening egg yolk and the beef.
It might take a bit, but make sure to mix your bowl up really well. You want the sauce and the egg yolk to coat every rice grain and every slice of beef. Once you have that going, it is time to dig in.
The beef is so tender. I know it's roasted, but it's kind of like enjoying this medium rare piece of steak. Like look at this, still got a pinkish, and you can still taste that rare, that rawness in the steak. Just presentation-wise, this already looks like a crazy dish. Flavor-wise, it's just simple, soft, savory, and comforting.
We also ordered a Japanese curry rice along with the cut steak, but to be very honest, I'm not a fan of the curry here. While the steak is very good, this curry kinda lacks in depth and flavors.
I'm gonna take a little bit of this curry sauce, drizzle it all over that roast beef right there. Maybe a little bit more. I mean, it is good. It just got a lot of flavors going on. I would prefer to keep it simple. So here's the damage right here. $150 for each person, about $75 for each person, not including tips. But that's also because we order a bunch of stuff to try. You know, if you come here for like a rice bowl, it's gonna be like $25 per person. Not bad for some lunch.
And I would totally recommend the roast beef and the steak bowl. I mean, they even have the two dishes on the same sign of the restaurant's name. But my favorite meal of today has got to be the omurice. That is the best rice dish I've ever had. Thank you so much guys for tuning in. Please remember to like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I'll see you guys in the next one.